Okay, it's early May. We're out here off Alameda, like Bay Farm Island. We're trolling for halibut with frozen herring. We had a couple of fish over at San Bruno, and things slowed down there, so we made a move over. Oh, fish on! There you go. And that's how you do it.
There we go. Captain.
Hi, I'm Captain Adam Sewell. I'm from Portland, Maine. Come from a long line of fishermen and shipbuilders in New England. I've been out here in California for about 7 years, fishing commercially and chartering. My background is in crab fishing, rod and reel halibut, hook and line salmon, and black cod fishing. This year we are branching out to focus more on charter fishing. We've had a few weeks of charters now, and it's gone really well. Excited about it. This boat is called the Gatherer. It is named after originally a boat that my great-great-great-grandfather built. That was a whaling ship built in Bath, Maine. Since then, there's been many gatherers. My grandfather lived on a boat called the Gatherer, and so this may be Gatherer 4 or so. So it's an old family name. This season was my first season as a crab captain and permit owner of my own boat. I had previously worked many seasons on big boats on the deck. This year, my wife and I were able to save enough money and parlay our experience into our own crab boat, this one right here. We had a really awesome 2018-19 season as our first year. Learned a lot about crabbing. Made some good money. Season was cut short this year, so we made a sort of early transition into charter fishing, and luckily the springtime halibut has been excellent. When I was about 18, I moved to Kenya in East Africa, where I was commercial fishing, safari guiding, and I also co-founded an NGO whose goal was to reduce stigma around HIV and promote HIV testing and counseling. I lived there for about 8 years before I moved back to the States and to the Bay Area, to Oakland. This is my wife, Aleza.
Hey.
We met at the farmer's market where I was selling fish for a few years in North Oakland by our house.
Yeah.
I used to bring my catch to the markets on Tuesday, and Aleza would come by the market and
not buy fish.
Not buy fish. Look at fish, and not buy fish.
I had my eye on something else.
Yes.
And yeah, we fell in love over fish, and built this life together, with our passion for the outdoors and fishing. We have 2 daughters, Hazel and Rye, and they are 5 and 8, and they're little hunter-gatherers who love to be out on the water and participate.
And we have a little boy on the way, due in about 6 weeks. So maybe captain in the making, deckhand for sure.
We started Gather Outfitters to bring our passion for fishing in the outdoors to people whose lives don't include this on a day-to-day basis. We kind of started taking out our friends and family and just saw the joy and fulfillment it brought into people's lives to be out on the water and so connected to this resource. And also we feel like the connecting people, we sell our crab directly to consumers and have seen the way that connecting people to the food chain gives them a vested interest in the resource, and is a way of helping them to, helping to increase support for protecting the resources that is important to all of us. So yeah, really connecting people, to their food, and then also, in a culture that values work, constant work and capitalism so much, the opportunity to help people connect with their passions and their hobbies, and to see those things as being vital to their health and happiness. It's just really fulfilling work to give people a chance to participate in and practice their passions and joys while also increasing their skills. It's something that is, non-essential to their careers or their work life. It's just essential to their personal pleasure. We're excited to launch our team building offerings on the gathering. A crew is a fundamental team. It's a team that goes out into the elements and is using all parts of their minds and bodies to solve problems together. And it's really a perfect place to work on elements of communication, kindness, respect for one another. Adam, you've worked on many crews. What have you found in terms of leadership? What is the most effective techniques?
Yeah, I think fishing is a really great, challenging experience to bring a group of people together. I have worked on many crews, commercial fishing for my whole life, and I've found that practices of good communication, nonviolent communication, and mutual respect go the farthest in success as a commercial fisherman. So I'm excited about bringing those philosophies to sport fishing and to companies.
Yeah, companies, and we've worked to kind of develop a choreography for team building that involves learning new skills and people changing roles and being out of their element and finding a new dynamic way of communicating and problem solving and succeeding together. The one that'll be really effective. It's effective on board in life and death situations. It's effective in a commercial sense for like a maximum yield, and it's really effective for just bringing a group together. And yeah.
So here on the Gatherer, we offer full service trips. Everything you need for the day is included in the ticket price. We have top of the line fishing equipment. We provide all the bait and tackle, as well as 2 home cooked meals that Aleza cooks for us. She cooked meals for us for our whole commercial crab season for our crew, and we really noticed the benefits, not only in convenience, but in taking that time to sit down together as a crew and all eat together, take a moment to enjoy food and do that as a team. We found that was really an important part of the day. So we want to bring that to our charter trips. We all eat together. We all eat really well.
Yeah, and I like to cook nutritious, locally sourced food that also features the produce and the bounty of our friends and family who are also produced. So today on our trip, we featured smoked salmon from Anna's Seafood in Petaluma. She's an incredible fish purveyor, and she's one of our buyers. And we also featured Vinca Minor wine, Jason Charles Edwards and Emily O'Hara's incredible new wine that's going to be, they're opening a tasting room in Berkeley this summer. So, try to use ingredients that are that are from the area. And also we believe on Together, we believe that fishing is for all fisher people, and we're committed to increasing the presence of women, people of color, LGBTQ plus members, and this boat is a safe place for everyone who wants to partake in the bounty and beauty of the Pacific Ocean.
So we include everything. Just wear warm clothes, and of course be sure to get your California sport fishing license.
Which you can
get a one-day license, purchase online, or get your year's license if you want to fish with us a few times.